Buying property in Turkey can be a very, very tricky process if you don't know the steps and who to work with. Hello, my name is Sam from CI Agents, and I'm a real estate consultant and salesperson working in Istanbul and helping my mainly African clients to buy their property in Turkey. Now, before we get into who can buy property in Turkey, let's talk about the kind of properties that you can buy in Turkey. First of all, there are private properties, which are the ones that you choose to live in or the ones you choose to rent out, which are this can be a one bedroom apartment, two plus one apartments, and even villas. If it's possible for you to acquire a villa, yes, you are able to purchase a villa in Turkey. Now, the second type of property that you can acquire is the commercial properties. These are the shops and the offices. So these ones are the ones that you can actually rent out to businesses, the ones that you can rent out to organizations. These are also very lucrative kinds of properties, but they do not they do come with restrictions and the way that you can use them. But other than that, the two kinds of properties are available to you in Turkey. Now, let's talk about who can buy property in Turkey. Anybody of any nationality, no matter where you're from, can purchase a property in Turkey. You are allowed to buy a property in Turkey as a foreigner. This is good news because you are able to invest your money in a steady growing economy and in a steady growing currency. Buying property in Turkey is really not difficult for a foreigner, but one of the most important things that you should do when you are trying to buy property in Turkey is that you should be able to discern between a good agent and an agent that just wants to make a sale. Meeting an agent in Turkey and before you buy a property and vetting them is one of the most important things to do when you're trying to buy property in Turkey. And why would I say this? Because I am an agent myself. I am a consultant and I am an agent myself. And I have seen a lot of situations. I have been involved in a lot of situations whereby other African clients bought properties that was not suitable to the kind of plan that they had in Turkey. Let's say, for example, you buy a property, you go to a Turkish agent, and then you buy a property and you are trying to use this property as a personal abode. When a Turkish agent, if you do not communicate that point across and you just tell the agent you want to buy a property, you might fall into a situation whereby you buy a property from an agent that has a rental in it. If you have a rental in your property, that would be a problem because why? You are trying to stay in the property and you cannot stay with your renter. I guess so. So if you are trying to buy a property in Turkey, you should be careful. And one of the second one is that if you're buying a property for immigration purposes, then you should be very careful about what kind of property you buy. There is a set price, a government policy set price that you can buy for you can use a property that you can use a property for immigration purposes. The government has set down $200,000 for residence permit or property residence permit. So you would need to buy a property in tune of that amount, $200,000, to be able to get the property residence permit. And if you straight up want the Turkish citizenship, and then you would have to fork out $400,000 or more just to be able to buy the Turkish citizenship. And that is one of the reasons why you should be very, very careful when you are trying to work with an agent to buy a property. We at CI Agents, we mainly deal with African clients because we are from Africa. I am Nigerian. I have sold and bought a few properties for my clients, and uh, we are very happy with the work we have done because not only do we want to make a sale, we understand that it's important to make a sale, but what's more important is customer retention. So we want our customers to always come back and bring their partners and bring their friends and let them know this is what CI agents did for me. This is how they worked with me to get the property, the exact property that I want. So to work with an agent in Turkey, to work as an African, I think it's better to find somebody that looks like you. This is not saying that Turkish agents are not viable in what they do. This is not saying they are not good at what they do. But I'm just saying that you should try to find somebody that actually has your interest. You understand? Not just an agent that wants to make a sale. This would help you in moving forward with your property acquisition in Turkey. So, who can buy a property in Turkey? Like I said earlier, anybody can buy a property in Turkey. So this is Sam, and this has been my program. This has been my information for today. If you like the information that I am passing along, please comment and let me know what you think. If there is anything you would like to know about buying property in Turkey, please let me know as well. Also, please do not forget to subscribe to my new channel. Your subscription makes sure that I am able to do this again and again. Thank you very much, and see you next time.